and welcome back to the YouTube channel. As I said, I'm going to try and upload every Thursday, so here is your Thursday video. As you can see from the title, it is assumptions about me that you have sent in. I've got questions on Instagram and TikTok. We will be answering the TikTok ones today because I don't know if we'll have time for the Instagram ones because there are over 100 questions. Thank you so much for sending them in. And yeah, I'm going to try and do it as quickly as possible. They're going to be quick fire answers. I'm not going to go too in depth, purely because of time. I'm going to try and keep it in 10 minutes, but we'll see how it goes. So I have luckily got my mum helping me out. She's going to ask me the questions. I will try and put the questions on screen as well, just in case you can't hear her. But yeah, so let's get going.
Could do better with me in the middle of the...
You aren't the type to show emotions in front of people. You put up a wall.
Absolutely not. If I'm pissed off, I will without a shadow of a doubt show that I'm pissed off. If I'm happy, without a shadow of a doubt, I will show that I'm happy. I'm not someone to cover up my emotions. It only depends if I feel like it's going to hurt someone's feelings, then maybe I will try and barricade that in. But usually I think I'm quite obvious with my emotions.
You would judge someone's accent.
No, that's the answer to that.
Do you have your own home? Is the question.
I do not have my own home. It is one of my goals, one of my manifestations for the next 5 years. But no, currently I do not.
You don't have a big group of friends as you CBA with drama and prefer your own company.
Yes and no. I do have a lot of friends, but they're not. I keep my very close circle close. But I have got a lot of friends that are more acquaintances, but I definitely have a close circle. But yeah, I do like my own company as well though. I very much do my own thing a lot, but that's because I'm very business and money driven. So if I have something I've got to put my mind to, I do put my mind to it, and often that can make it out to my friends that I'm on my own, I suppose. Yeah.
You're actually a genuine girl with a big heart.
I'd like to say so. Yeah.
You're quite insecure even though you're like so cool.
I think like most people our age, it's very hard not to compare yourself to others. I think because it's shoved in your face a lot. You can't open Instagram without seeing someone on holiday or someone with a nicer bum or a nicer figure or a nicer anything really. It's hard not to compare yourself. So I think yes, definitely I am insecure about things.
You're not actually as confident as you come off in videos.
That's a lie. I'm incredibly confident. I think obviously there are times where anyone has to bottle themselves up and keep themselves to a minimum, but I am a very confident person.
You bottle things up rather than express yourself.
Yes and no. There are things that I try to deal with on my own, but 9 times out of 10, you can't deal with things on your own, even if you do try, so yeah.
You were the popular girl at school and all the boys wanted you.
Wrong! Again, there are a few people that came out of the woodworks in the past years and saying that they did fancy me in school, but clearly they were too embarrassed because I wasn't popular. I wasn't popular at all. I had a very small circle of friends. I was never popular. I got heavily bullied for years. I hated school. I would never go back to school. Yeah.
You're a very confident woman that doesn't bring other women down. You say things as they are and you're not afraid of what people think or say.
I'd say so. I do, obviously, I am afraid of what people will say because you don't want to upset people. I think you've got to be very cautious with what you say to an extent. If someone is wearing something who I'm close to that I genuinely think looks shit on them, I will tell them. But I think that's a friend thing. I wouldn't go up to someone in the street and be like, that dress looks shit on you. But if my friend asked me, I would 100% be honest with them because they've asked my opinion. But yeah, I would say so.
You're stunning, but why don't you tan your face? Does it affect your makeup or something?
Yes. So tanning my face, I have done it a few times because I thought I'd try it. But I have very dry skin, so any form of dry patch on my face, it will come up, and I usually end up with circles of dry skin, And it also is pointless because I wear makeup pretty much every day. I wipe it off anyway. So yeah, I can't physically tan my face. My skin is very fragile, so I can't tan. But yeah.
You're amazing. My assumption about you is that you have learned your worth and confidence by a life experience you've had.
Yes, I'd say so. I'd say it, being in secondary school, being bullied, being not the popular one, by having all of that. And also, there's lots of other life experiences that I wouldn't talk about, but they've all built up to where I am today and made me who I am, definitely.
You've got a big heart and therefore everyone, are there for everyone, but also don't take any BS from anyone or let anyone walk all over you.
Absolutely not, no. Well, that's right, yeah, I wouldn't take any bullshit from anyone, or BS, sorry, I shouldn't swear. I'll bleep most of these swear words out now.
You were popular in high school, they've said that already.
No.
You started to wear makeup to fit in with other people, peer pressure.
I'd say yes, actually, if you want to be brutally honest. Yeah, I did start wearing makeup because I knew all the popular people wore makeup, so that's what got me into it. But I then, through doing that, found my own love and my own way of doing my makeup myself. I wouldn't say I do that now, but back when I was 16, 17, yeah, definitely.
In school, you got into trouble all the time.
Not in secondary school, no. I was quite well behaved in secondary school. College, however, not really the same. Yeah, didn't enjoy college. But yeah, next.
Have you had a nose job?
Not yet. Not yet.
You've always been misunderstood.
I don't know if misunderstood is the right word. Underrated.
You had a Paul's boutique bag in secondary school.
Never. Don't make me feel sick, you filthy human being. Never.
Your personality changed a lot from when you were a teen until now because you were impressionable back then and now you're confident.
I wouldn't say I was an impressionable person. My personality has changed a lot, but who can say they're the same person they are when they were 16 or 17? I don't think I was impressionable. If anything, I was very defiant to everyone else. I did my own thing back in secondary school, I didn't really care.
You have 4 figures in your bank account.
If you're talking 4 as in 2.2, then we're in the correct region. Yeah, about that.
You are the girl who always gives other girls compliments in the bathroom at the club.
100%, and that was drunk and sober. Definitely.
I don't have an assumption, but can you talk about your Crohn's? I'm newly diagnosed.
I would like to do a whole video dedicated to my Crohn's journey. The only thing I would say is Crohn's for everyone can be completely different. I did a video on TikTok about a pasta that I eat that doesn't trigger me, and I had loads of people comment saying spinach triggers me, cream cheese triggers me. So when it comes to a Crohn's journey, it's very personal, but obviously there are aspects of Crohn's which everyone can relate to, like the sleepiness, like the constant need to go to the toilet, things like that. There are a lot of similarities, but at the same time they can be so different from person to person. But definitely I'm looking to do a video on that.
Am I the only idiot here that doesn't know what an assumption is?
Apparently so, yes. Next.
You're a chav.
I'm a chav. I get told this a lot in my lives. Chav check. I would love to be a chav. Apparently it means council house and violent. That's what I was told it meant. I don't have a council house, sorry, so that ruins me out the first 2 letters of that. Violent, no, I wouldn't say I'm particularly violent, for legal reasons. Next.
Do you like classy boys?
Apparently not, no. Apparently not, no. Up until now, definitely not. I like boys that should definitely be in prison, but that's just me. Not at the moment, but in the past. We've learnt, we've moved on.
You'd rather be British than American?
Nah, yes. I think Americans just run by paedophiles, so yes. I mean, we can't say much. One of our prime ministers shagged a pig, didn't he?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. For legal reasons.
You struggle trusting people because they've played you in the past.
Friendships, no. Relationships, yes. And that's that.
A lot of people think you're stuck up and a chav.
Yes, I get stuck up a lot. I'm not stuck up, but definitely confident. I think there's a very big line between the two. I think you can definitely be confident without being stuck up. But I think you can be quiet and stuck up as well. I don't think there's just because you're loud means you're stuck up. I'm more than happy to be friends with anyone. I don't care their background, what they look like, how they dress. I don't care about any of that. I think it all comes down to personality. I think just people confuse me being confident with me being rude, and I'm not rude. Unless you've given me a reason to be rude, in which case, sorry.
You changed to fit in with other people, but soon realised it was good that you were different.
Yes. I think when I was late teen, as I've said before, a lot of that was I tried to fit in, realised I'm not really going to fit in, and I found my own way of doing things after that. Style, personality, everything.
If you get hate, how do you deal with that? Does it hurt you, or do you not care?
Fortunately, I don't get a lot of hate on my videos. And if I do, the best way to answer it is sarcasm, I think, because otherwise you end up getting all a bit, like, don't get defensive. So if you get defensive, you're giving them what they've asked for, definitely. But there's people I know personally who have given me hate, so to speak, and I hear it through the grapevine, which is more damaging, I think. If it's an anonymous person online, I don't care. But if it's someone I know personally, then I get more hurt by it, definitely.
You are quick to stand up for yourself, friends and family when someone has hurt them.
Definitely. I find it quite thrilling.
You get quite a lot of beef.
Beef? No, I don't really, but I think that's because I don't instigate it in the first place. I have far too much to do with my life than that. Yeah.
Do you wish you had a better childhood?
Not really, my childhood was fine. It was fine.
Are you in a relationship you are happy? Are you in a relationship? Are you happy with the person you are with?
Yes, and yes. And that is where I'll leave that, because that's my own business. Okay, so that is the assumption video done. I can definitely do a part 2 of this. I don't want to drag it out too much because obviously these videos can get quite tedious. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe. All my social media links will be below, and yeah, go and check them out. My next video will be up on Thursday. I'm really trying to continue the Thursday upload schedule, and any videos you'd like to see, please leave them in the comments below. Bye.